Yo, just got off work, so I think that this is the best time to record because it's pretty late. What time is it right now? It's 10:30. So I probably won't record it if I procrastinate anymore to this recording. So I got to record today. In the video today, I want to talk about, of course, what happened today in ecom, some struggles, and then also talk about, I should say in the title, like, I wanted to talk about who you should listen to in ecom. I'll go more in depth in that. I'll probably like pin the exact point where that starts, so anyone that doesn't want to listen to my journey, which all good guys, like it's literally just for me to grow my channel. But if you guys want to listen to ecom, my ecom stuff, then no worries. I'll probably pin it in the description or something, or in the comments. I don't know. Maybe not. But let's talk about ecom today. What did I even do? I was doing more research, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of stuck again at research phase where I'm just kind of, I don't know if I'm doing enough. I've never really gone in the direct response properly. I've done direct response, but it's been so surface level. That's the issue, where it's like I've just been kind of showing products and just saying, yeah, guys, this is my product. It solves this issue. You guys should buy. But it's not direct response where you're directly responding to somebody's issue and it's like a common issue amongst people. An example, I'm gonna think off the top of my mind. Also, you guys can probably hear my chair. This is a terrible chair, but because it's probably just like not the. I think I just need oil on the chair, but whatever. Direct response. I've really been surface level on the direct response to my customer. Let's say you are selling a, I don't know, hair growth supplement, right? You have a supplement and you eat it and then it helps with your hair, okay? For me, what I've been doing I'm not saying I'm marketing this product, I'm just saying like, this is kind of, I'm just like showing you guys what I mean by my marketing that I've been doing. For me, I've just been saying, yeah, guys, this is a hair loss supplement. It helps men that are balding at 30 get their hair back. Buy it now. That's like super basic, but like it's kind of the gist of what my ads have been like the past few product tests, to be honest. Especially with these ads, that's kind of like with my main product right now. It's just been like super surface level information to my ads, and so now I'm going way into the rabbit hole, you could call it, where I'm going more into depth and learning what are the core issues. Some issues that men could be having, like if I was doing the hair loss supplement, maybe if I did more research on that, let's say, and I wanted to properly direct response to the customer. Well, if I was doing tons of research and I was actually going into different markets that would help me understand the issues that they're going through. So, for example, there could be like a specific term for hair loss caused by, let's say, deficiency in, I don't know, something in your life. You're not working out enough. If you did enough research, you'd be able to figure out that, oh, the men that are 30 plus losing their hair at earlier ages than, maybe 50 is when they're supposed to lose hair, I think. I don't know, because I'm not doing that product. Dude, some people are probably going to think that I am doing that product. Whatever. But if I did enough research, which I haven't done, or like rabbit hole research where I'm going in depth, really in depth, and just going through done tons of research, then I would be able to find that, let's say, the main direct response for hair loss supplement would be men that are balding at 30, right? But the issue is that they're, they don't want to, how do I say it, like they want to still feel young, and this is super off the top of my head, so I really don't know exactly what would be a good example, just because I don't have any actual examples, but like, well, I do have examples, but I'm not going to share those ones. But the hair loss one, it's like men that are losing their hair, and they feel like they're, I don't know, disappointing their kids for some reason, and they feel ashamed to go out in public. Let's just say that's like the angle, okay? Even though it's not, but let's just say that's the angle. That's like way more in depth already. That, I would say, that's like more of a concept right there too. Then you want to go even more in depth with that. Find out what are the core issues that they're dealing with. What are like a bunch of the issues that they're dealing with. And you can find that through going through different, you know, subreddits, YouTube, and just watching like different things about the issue basically, and just finding a better understanding and solve a bigger problem, make them feel targeted basically to the point where they actually want to buy. Now I hope that made sense. I'm not sure if it did. If it didn't make sense, cool. I'm going to talk about who you should listen to in ecom now. Actually, I also want to say like, yeah, so when I've been doing my research, I feel like I'm not going, I'm not targeting strong enough. I feel like I'm not able to find the proper information that, or like even when I do find good information, it's like, I don't know if it'll work for me. And that's because it's kind of like my first time doing direct response. And it's just, as time goes, I need to keep learning, keep getting better, and just keep learning from my mistakes, right? From my tests, basically. And yeah, I mean, that's more of like a mental game. I just need to honestly trust in what I'm researching, trust in that I'm finding good information, and just trust with myself that I can actually make the information useful and know if it's useful or not. And then go to test. If it doesn't work, then guess what? I can keep on going, keep on learning more, and keep going with this product, because this product is great for me. It's a great product. I have, again, it's a long story, not a long story, but like I don't want to talk about it every video. I have 1,000 units basically. Technically, I have 1,000 units. So my shipping times are great. The product is great, and it actually is a great product. Just my marketing angles are not there. So when I'm doing the research, I don't know if I'm doing enough research or if I'm not doing enough research. So, sorry. That's kind of just what I've been doing the past few days. It's just more research, more research, more research. I do have a better understanding, but it still just feels like, I don't know if this is it, if this is not it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just try and get a good understanding. I might ask some people, see what they think about my newer marketing angles, see if they think it's better, because there is someone that was helping me out with my ads, telling me, like, giving me advice, and that's why I'm doing video ads now and B-roll. I also need to start recording B-roll. B-roll is not difficult to record. I could easily be recording it tomorrow in the morning before I go to work, because I have a longer shift tomorrow. But yeah, it's really just kind of figuring out when the angle is strong enough, and I just need to trust myself a bit more than I guess I am. And because that just leads to over extended periods of time of just research where it's too much research and not enough execution, if that's the word. Executing, not execution, executing you know, your work. So I keep on saying but I just need to launch more ads. Oh my gosh, dude. I need to figure out who I'm going to be targeting, and then if it's good enough. I don't know. I need to trust myself more and just get to the ads. Not as soon as possible, but as soon as possible, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I want to talk about, who do you trust in ecom? Who do you actually listen to? I'm not going to say specific names, because in ecom, everyone says something different, but I kind of want to explain like why everyone says something different. If you go to, actually, I could give some names out that are, pretty well known. There are people like Anthony Camacho, I think, I don't know how to say his last name, but Anthony Camacho, you guys know him. He promotes native image ads, a lot of native image ads. He believes that's the best way to do e-com at the moment. Well, he obviously does other marketing angles, but he believes that's like the best way for beginners to actually do e-com with paid ads. And then there's some other people I can name off the top of my head. Ben Facciani, I think he promotes, is it AI UGC? I think that's what he promotes. Or at least he was promoting pump and dumps a few months ago. Okay, I'll use that because I know he was doing pump and dumps a few months ago, and I was actually listening to that method, and it did make some of my friends and even me some money. But You have Anthony Camacho who's promoting native images. Then you have Ben Facciani who's promoting pump and dumps. He's not anymore. I'm not saying he is now. I'm saying like a few months ago, that's what he was promoting, okay? So pump and dumps. And then you have where you would rip content, right? So that's basically what pump and dump is. And then you would have people, I don't know, there would be some other person promoting, B-roll or video ads. And then there would be another guy promoting statics, just statics. I remember there was one guy, I don't know what his name was, but I remember there was one guy, not Anthony, but it was someone else. But look, you have 4 different people promoting different ad styles, saying, this is the best, don't listen to anyone else, do this. Why do they promote that? I mean, one is probably to sell a course, but on the main message, why are they promoting their style of ads? Because it works for them, guys. They promote what has worked for them. They know it works for them, and they've tested it many times, and it's proven to work for them, for their avatar, for their product. And that's the key points where you might miss. Maybe Anthony Camacho, maybe, I don't know his products. I don't know any of his products, but Anthony, he promotes native image ads. Typically, you are launching native image ads with older audience and targeting, I don't know, some helpful product for old people. That's typically what native image ads is targeting. So if Anthony is promoting only like older people on his ads, then of course he's going to promote native image ads and not short form TikTok videos. Let's say like that was the method a couple years ago, right? Of course he's not going to promote the TikTok style hyper editing and cool music when he's doing what's it called? Let's say he was doing the old people he was targeting, then of course native image ads are going to work for him. And then Ben, let's say he did a couple pump and dumps, so that's why he was promoting pump and dumps, because it was working for him at the time. But he didn't I mean, I know he stopped promoting pump and dumps. He's promoting other things, different ad styles. I'm not exactly sure what he promotes on his channel. And then I know, did I say someone else? I don't remember some people would promote B-roll and, statics. People will promote whatever works for them. You need to understand that in ecom is a very diverse game. You have to learn everything yourself in the end. Really, it's like you have to keep going and just keep testing everything. You need to learn all the different ad styles and see what works for you, because what works for you might not work for Anthony Camacho, or what works for Anthony, which is native image ads, might not work for you. And of course, there are big factors to your ads working, such as your how do you say it? Your call outs, basically who you're targeting, of course, your messaging. Like that's obviously the big factors on why your ads are going to work or not. But like, you can't just listen to one person and expect it to work. Maybe it will work. Like when we were listening to Ben Facciani about pump and dumps a few months ago, I mean, I had 2 friends. One of them made, I think it was 60,000 in 1 month, and then the other one did 40,000 a few months later in a single month with their pump and dumps. So it's like pump and dumps did work for us, but it's just a bunch of different factors. But basically what I'm trying to say is, like, everyone will promote what has worked for them. You need to try everything out yourself. Why is Anthony so hyper successful? Because he was able to test something on his own and get good at it, and eventually be able to scale with that type of ads. Where am I going with this? I don't even know. I don't structure these ads at all. I mean, these videos at all. Everyone, I've mentioned 2 people, Anthony and Ben. Okay, these 2, you guys know, have made lots of money in ecom compared to the average person. These guys have made tons of money compared to the average person in ecom. And what worked for them was that they were unique with their marketing. They learned something, they tested everything, and got, something started working for them, and so they kept going with it. It's the same with your products. You don't just test one product for a year straight. You test multiple different products. Now, for me, it's a little bit, like, I'm not testing mine for the whole year. I'm testing it for short periods, but, a lot of factors to why I'm testing mine for 2 months now. But yeah, I mean, if you're still watching this, to be honest, the I think I've already mentioned this too many times, bro. Main message: test everything, learn everything that you can in ecom. It is a personal journey that you have to learn and grow yourself. Of course, watch all the videos you can because that's going to help you a lot, of course. But um, you just need to test it yourself. You can't just keep learning all the theory and then just expect to succeed it with ads. No, if you spend 4 months just watching YouTube videos and not actually testing, then you won't even know if it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, that means that you're not targeting properly or you're just not good at the ad style. So, and that means you need to improve. And so that's why I'm switching from statics to video ads and B-roll, and I'm just testing out something new. I'm gonna test it with my marketing, get a better understanding of who I'm marketing to, and then eventually it should be like eventually I'll succeed. And maybe I'll eventually start promoting video ads, being like, this is the best way to make money in ecom, guys. Don't do native, even though native does work for someone else and promotes it. Like, you have to understand that people will promote whatever works for them so that they can, of course, either benefit off you or actually help you out. But they want to promote what worked for them. And so, why would I promote to you guys to just do static images if I've never actually succeeded with static images? Or if you were to ask me, because I've done TikTok organic, I have made some money off of TikTok organic over like mid 5 figures. And if you were to ask me how should you do TikTok organic, I would actually, this happened a few months ago. I'm not even joking. Someone asked me. I met someone a few months ago. He was starting his personal brand on TikTok. He was at like 5,000 followers, and he was posting 10 times a day consistently. Like, he was actually doing 10 times a day. Now, I told him, like, I wouldn't post 10 times a day if I were you, because, for me, I was able to build a TikTok page to 100,000 followers, and I did that by posting 3 times a day, 6-hour difference, and luckily, he didn't listen to me, which is good, but he kept his own strategy of 10 posts every day at any time of the day he wanted. They could even be back to back. And I think he's at like 70,000 followers 3 months later. He's met some really cool people here in our city. And he wouldn't, if he just followed my strategy, I doubt he would be at 70,000 followers now meeting these cool people. No, I doubt he would be if he would follow my strategy. You have to just keep testing, guys, and keep getting better. You come every day and just learn as much as you can, but also test as much reasonably as you can. Not like, don't do stupid tests, do reasonable tests. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the video. It's been a super long video. I yapped, if that's what am I saying, dude? I've talked for a long time this video. Maybe a lot of it's been like just repeating myself. So if you guys actually got something from this video, hope you guys did get something from this video. I'm gonna end the video there. I'm gonna go to sleep soon, do some more research before I go to sleep. And if you guys want, join the Discord. It's free in the description. And subscribe to follow the journey. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video there, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.